Module 2 taught Atlas to think, to reason, to plan, to check its own work. But it has one glaring, almost comical gap. The moment a run ends, it forgets everything. Welcome to Module 3, Memory and Knowledge. And we start with the most fundamental split, short-term versus long-term memory. Here's the problem, made concrete. Monday, run number 1. You tell Atlas you're writing a report on Azure AI search, and it researches, cites, and delivers a lovely briefing. Then the run ends, and its state is discarded. Tuesday, run number 2. You say, add a section on pricing, and Atlas has no idea who you are or what you asked yesterday. Every run starts from a blank slate. That isn't a bug, it's the default. Memory is the thing we deliberately add. There are two kinds of memory, and the names are borrowed straight from how people remember. Short-term memory, working memory, lives inside a single run. It's the message history so far, it's bounded by the context window, and it vanishes when the run ends. Long-term memory lives outside the run, an external store the agent reads from and writes to, that survives across runs and grows as it works. Short-term is what it's holding right now. Long-term is what it can go and get. Real agents need both. And here's the good news. You already built short-term memory back in EP 1.2. Remember the state data class? That history list, right there, IS short-term memory. Every turn, observe append a message to it, and perceive rereads the whole list before the model reasons. So short-term memory isn't some new subsystem. It's the running message list the model sees on every single reason step. But short-term memory has a catch, a hard ceiling. That history has to fit in the model's context window. Two problems fall out of that. First, every message you keep costs tokens and money on every turn. Second, and worse, once you overflow the window, the oldest turns get silently dropped. The agent forgets the start of its own task and never tells you. Short-term memory is fast and nearly free, but it's finite. For anything durable, you need somewhere else to put it. That somewhere else is long-term memory, a store that lives outside the loop. Picture Atlas's loop on one side, perceive, reason, act, observe, one run, and a memory store on the other that survives every run. The agent does two things with it. It writes what it learns out to the store, and it reads what's relevant back in. The loop is temporary. The store is permanent. Long-term memory is really just state that outlives the run. So how does that store wire into the loop? You already know. 2 touch points, and only 2. On perceive, before the model reasons, you pull the few relevant memories into the prompt. That's the read. On observe, after the agent acts, you save the salient facts out to the store. That's the write. It's the exact same 4-step loop from Module 1. We just hang a read on the front and a write on the back. In code, the first version is tiny, a memory class with 2 methods. Save takes a fact and writes it to the store forever. Recall takes a query and returns the top few relevant facts. Then you wire them into run. Recall on perceive to pull memories into the history, and save on observe to write new facts out. That recall, the search for what's relevant, is doing a lot of work, and in EP 3.3 we make it semantic. For now, keep it simple. Let's replay those same 2 runs, but now with memory. Run 1, Monday. Atlas delivers its briefing and, on observe, saves a fact. The user's report topic is Azure AI Search. Run 2, Tuesday, a completely fresh process. You say add a section on pricing. On perceive, Atlas recalls that stored fact and answers, adding an Azure AI Search pricing section to your report. Nothing carried over in the process, the store did. That, right there, is the line between a chatbot and an agent that learns. One warning, though, do not remember everything. Memory is curation, not a log file. Save the durable stuff. Stable facts and preferences, decisions and why you made them, results worth reusing, and who the user is and what they want. Skip the rest. Every raw message verbatim. Transient scratch work, and please, never store secrets, tokens, or personal data. A bloated memory is as bad as none, because it buries the signal. Store what's worth recalling, and nothing else. Let's zoom out to the full map because long-term has flavors, and they're the rest of this module. Working memory, short-term, the message history in one run. A long-term store of facts across runs. Semantic memory, your documents, retrieved on demand. That's retrieval augmented generation, RAG, in the next 2 lessons. And episodic memory, past runs and their outcomes it can replay in 3.4. Today we nailed the first 2. Quick recap. 1. Short-term memory is the message history inside a single run, and it's bounded by the context window. 2. Long-term memory is an external store you read on perceive and write on observe. And 3. Curate what you keep. Memory is signal, not transcript. Atlas can finally carry something forward from one run to the next. which sets up the big one. A store of plain facts is a great start, but how does Atlas ground its answers in your documents? The reports and pages and wikis the model was never trained on? That's retrieval augmented generation, and it's next in EP 3.2. We give Atlas a library it can look things up in on demand and with citations. An agent that forgets isn't really an agent. It's a chatbot with extra steps. Now Atlas remembers. Next up, EP 3.2, RAG for agents. Subscribe, and let's keep building Atlas together.